team?
Outstanding. Couldn't be more proud of a group. Tough loss the other night to Washington to close out a 5-game, 7 nights. And we know you're coming on a really tough 4-game road trip, and then you're without 3 starters. And all I asked of our guys going into it is to just compete. Have each other's backs, just compete. And did they do that at such a high level? And to hold that team to, really 7 of 32 from the 3-point line. I thought a 3-point defense was huge. Our guys bought into the game plan, went out there and executed at a very high level. Russ triple-double, AG 38, Michael 21 and 10. But then you got guys like Hunter Tyson, Spencer Jones, who flew here today, go out there and contribute to beat a team on their home court that's been playing better than anybody. And I thought Peyton Watson's defense was just outstanding. So luck of the Irish, man. Luck of the Irish. Here we go.
For the guys that haven't played a lot or that we haven't seen in a while, Hunter Tyson, Spencer Jones, what can you say about what they were able to do at such a high level?
Oh, yeah. Both those guys were outstanding. Spencer, 9 and 7 in 19 minutes. I didn't mention Vlatko. Vlatko, first real minutes that he's played, and I thought, he closed the game, and he had 8 rebounds, 2 assists. And Spencer, he's been tearing it up in the G League. Spencer's been shooting the ball really well in the G League, but his size, his physicality, his defense, and that's what you love. He went to school nearby, and for him to come back here and play a game on national TV and help us win it. This time of the year, wins are important, and we know what we have coming up, the remainder of this trip, but you got to take it one game at a time, and could not be more proud of a group than I am of our guys.
There's a lot going on in Russ's line there. What did you think of the impact that he made tonight?
I mean, he had a triple-double. Somebody said he almost had a quadruple-double, but he didn't. It's really interesting, like the psyche of players. And I think some players, when I tell you that, hey, Nikola, Jamal, and CB are out, and you're playing this team on the road who's been playing at such a high level, there's some guys that, I don't know, do I really feel like playing tonight? And what you love about Russ, you love about AG, all right, well, next man up. That's more opportunity for me. And I felt from the get-go, Russ's tenacity, his intensity, what he brings every single night, the playmaking, the rebounding, hit a big shot late, and his just being a leader in the huddles, getting on guys, uplifting guys, whatever is needed at that time. That's why Russ has been such a great addition to us all season long.
Coach, how would you evaluate the defense on Steph Curry tonight that your team played?
Oh, I thought it was tremendous. I mean, to hold him to 6 of 21 and 4 of 14 from the 3. And I'm not sure if it's exactly correct, but I think when we beat him at home in a close game, I think he was 4 of 15 from 3 in that game. We all know that he's the greatest shooter to ever play this game. And whenever you're going to play the Golden State Warriors, it starts with how do you stop Steph Curry? And our guys did a really good job of following through and being disciplined with the game plan. And it went in our favor tonight. And it's a really good bounce back win after a tough home loss.
Coach, can you talk about Aaron's play tonight, but also just the mental fortitude he's shown this season?
Yeah, I mean, I've had some great conversations with AG throughout the season. And everything, he's dealing with as a young man in this world, with his family, with his brother, and trying to play through that and be there for everybody in his family. And that's not easy. And that's a tall ask. On top of, hey, man, we need to go out there and be our power forward, our rock, the most unselfish and selfless player in the NBA. And I just have nothing but love and respect for Aaron Gordon, and the journey he's on, and us trying to help him get through that. But for him to come back in the Bay, where he's from, and to have the game like he had, I'm just thrilled for him, happy for him, and so proud of him.
You talk about throughout the season, go back and we'll watch the film and we'll look at this. And there's obviously things even here tonight you can clean up. But that being said, there seemed like a sense of urgency. And for a team that's outmanned, 3 starters gone, I felt you played harder tonight and with more urgency than maybe we saw in that 3-game homestand.
Well, I think maybe some of our players realize, you don't have the the three-time MVP who's 30 points a night. You don't have Jamal Murray who's 20 points a night. You don't have CB who's the number one transition player in the league. Well, that means we got to play hard. We got to play desperate. We got to play urgent. And we did that for 48 minutes. I mean, to your point, yeah, 22 turnovers, 27 points. We don't love that, but I mean, our guys left it all on that court. I mean, Michael Porter played 41 minutes. Russell Westbrook played 42. Aaron Gordon played 37. Peyton played 35. So we asked a lot of our guys, and that's why I'm so thankful to get that win. I would hate to have put all that into it and have that game not go our way down the stretch. And we battled through it and found a way, and that's what good teams do.
You have the non-Jokic minutes. Now you have a non-Jokic game. Is there anything that you can take from that to build onto the games that Jokic does play on?
I mean, we still had 32 assists tonight, which is an amazing number when you don't have Nikola and Jamal out there. We had rebounded them by 14, which is the first time we've ever rebounded our opponent in quite a while. And I felt the game plan discipline, was where it needs to be. That's something we've been talking a lot lately about is we have to be a lot more disciplined in our approach and things that we do both offensively and defensively. And whether Nikola plays or doesn't play, you can play defense, you can rebound, you can be disciplined. And the guys that were able to play tonight, all 9 of them showed that. And hopefully we can get Nikola back, Jamal back, CB back as quickly as possible. But until they come back, that's opportunities for everybody else to go out there and just like I said, just go out there and compete. I'll work them for 48 minutes and see what happens. And tonight, once again, it went our way. Thanks, everybody.